Well, hello. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. How is everyone? I'm just going to give it a second. One, so I can fix this mane of my hair, and two, so that at least a couple of you can hop on. I am going to be doing a daytime to nighttime look change. Oh, heavens to Betsy, that is a tough one. I don't know how people do those super cute mom buns, but whatevs, it's out of my face. Okay, so let's go from my daytime look, obviously that I've been wearing for numerous hours, and change it into a nighttime look without rewashing my face from this morning, and just kind of layering what I already have done. Hello, Amy. Okay. So I'm going to throw a comment in here. So, as many of you know, sometimes we get ready in the morning and then, you know, either we have plans for the evening, or we, you know, get asked at the last second to go out, and, you know, you have like just a pretty basic look on and you want to change it over to a nighttime going out, having a great time Friday night look. So that's what we're going to do. Hi, Jenny. So as you can see, I have a super, super light foundation on from this morning. A pretty basic, you know, pink eyeshadow. I put no eyeliner on, and then I have our not waterproof mascara on. So I'm going to change this pretty basic go-to everyday look into our night look. So are you guys ready? Obviously you can always take off your makeup, you know, wash your face, start fresh, but this is more for if you want to just kind of add and turn it in from a day look to a night look, or you only have a few minutes because you didn't know you were going out or whatever. So what I'm going to do is just layer on what I already have. And so the other day I did a live and talked about all the ways to use our foundation, the tools you can use to have different layers. Hi, Laura. The tools you can use, you know, to have different looks, or if you want a full coverage versus a light coverage, so on and so forth. One of the things I did not talk about, which I'm going to use this tool tonight to add to my light coverage to make it more of a medium going out at night coverage, is I'm going to moisten my Blenderful sponge and apply my foundation that way. So in order to do that, you can either use, you know, water and just dampen it and then squeeze out, you know, the excess water. You can also put a little bit of due date on here. What I am going to do is I am going to actually spray my sponge with our setting spray. So that's another option, just to get it, again, a little bit moisturized, and it kind of is going to help set my foundation right off the bat. Hi, Ange. I'm sorry. I don't know if I said that already because I've just been talking and talking. Anyways, so just going to spray here, get that a little bit moisturized. Okay, and then I'm going to go right into my foundation palette and I'm just going to go right in there. I'm going to put a second layer of foundation other than what I already used this morning. And as you can tell, it was a pretty light coverage that I used this morning, which is pretty much my go-to, especially during the week whenever I'm working, because I have a mask on all day anyway. So now I'm just going to go back through and turn this day look into a night look. And I'm starting off just really getting some makeup applied to my face, and then I will go back through and hello, Tanya. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you tomorrow too, Laura. Oh, I'm so excited to have some Lime Life sisters over. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, so now that I have another coverage on, I'm just going to go back through and with my small pointer end, or I can go to my mini Blenderful, and I'm just, no ma'am, I'm going to apply my concealer underneath my eyes again also, just to stay consistent with what I wore this morning, and again taking it from a day look to a night look. If I'm going to put another layer of foundation, I would prefer to put another layer of my concealer as well. All right. And again, you always want to apply around your neck, even into the chest area, kind of just depending on, you know, your tone and your preference, however you want. Okay, so a second layer of foundation has now been applied with a second layer of concealer. I'm just trying to tame these dang eyebrows here for a minute because I really need to get them waxed. But don't worry, we're going to be fixing those here shortly with our our strike gel, our brow gel. Okay, so now I can still, even though I used a little bit of our setter on my Blenderful to kind of moisten up my foundation a little bit, I still am going to go back through and use my translucent powder when I'm ready. But because we're going to the night look, I am going to throw on a little bit of our HD powder just to have some, not necessarily some contouring, but to add a little bit of definition. And again, this is going from day to nighttime. And I'm just going to keep it pretty high on my cheek, and that's really just to lengthen. I don't know if you can tell on the video, but I feel like I can tell when I look at me. This cheek looks a lot more full, like my natural, pretty round, you know, chipmunk cheek face. And this side looks a little bit more toned, for lack of a better word. My face doesn't look so round. That's the definition that I was just talking about. So, which I really love to do in the evening time. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side, and again I stay pretty high right underneath the cheekbone all the way up into the top part of my cheekbone and almost on the outside of my eye. And that's just to give it a little bit of definition and to kind of go more for that nighttime look and not just the, you know, everyday go-to subtle daytime look that I do. So now I will go back through and use my translucent powder to really set in my foundation and concealer and the bronzer that I used. Okay. So obviously, even though I put a little bit of bronzer on my cheeks, I still want to really add some color. And again, this is nighttime. So, hi, Kayla. Hello, beautiful. I really want to add some good color to my cheeks because at nighttime, obviously, without sun, you're not able to see as much of someone. And that's why I like to call it going from daytime to a nighttime look, because typically for me, I have an extra layer of makeup on, or I do, you know, a lot more bold colors so that they're easier to see, you know, and in the darker lighting. So I'm going to go through, let me grab my blushes here, and I'm going to use our number 5 blushing. One, because it is a much pinker cheek color than the number 1 Alive that I typically like to use during the day. So, and it has a little bit more of like that shimmer as well. So I'm going to get a pretty decent amount of that and really start, hi Teresa, and really get it into the cheek and then up to my cheekbone. And I'm going to try and stay above where I put my, my bronzer on my cheek. So again, going from day look to night look, I'm really going to add color and some highlighting because I want my makeup to be able to be noticed and noticeable in the darker setting at night or in the restaurant or, you know, in the bingo lounge, wherever you guys are headed for Friday night. I'm actually not doing anything at all. Brian's bringing home sushi. I just really wanted to jump on here and do a live and show you guys how I would be. Oh, you're too kind to me, Teresa, you little gorgeous thing, you. I just really wanted to hop on here and show you guys what I would do if I was going from a daytime look to a nighttime look. Because I do it often, but I don't typically have the time to sit and do a live and show you guys what I'm doing because I'm busy getting ready to actually go out and do something. But I'm not this evening. And again, you know, you guys, you can start with, you know, a lighter or, you know, one tone and then go back through and you can always add layers of makeup as you go. So just trust the process, trust what you're doing, and see where it goes. Because the worst thing that can happen is you hate it and you take it off and start over. Big freaking deal. Okay, so now we're going to go back through. This morning I did a pretty light pink all over and then did a little tiny purple right in the corner. Right in the corner of my eye. So now I'm going to go back through because we're going from the daytime look to the nighttime look, and I'm really going to emphasize my eyeshadow. Okay, so this morning I did a pretty light, really light pink. It might even be kind of hard to tell on here. That's our number 41, and instead I'm going to hit the number 36 and start with that. Goose, can you please not put a bruise on yourself while I'm sitting here trying to do a live? She is just on the go. Okay, so I'm really going to get up and in there and add to the pink, light pink tone that I already had. And I'm going to go above the crease of my eye. Again, I want my makeup to be noticeable because now it's nighttime and it's a darker setting. Hi, Kimmy! It's a darker setting and I want my makeup to pop. So that's why I'm going so far above my crease in my eye and really just adding some really good color because I want it to be noticed in the dark night setting. What's up, Laura? Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other side, really get in there. I didn't take off, typically when I use our 50% pigmented eyeshadow, once I get a little bit of color on there, I typically will tap my brush because it doesn't take much at all. But when I'm doing this, the change from daytime to nighttime look, I don't typically tap my brush because I want to put a good amount of makeup on again so that it's noticeable. Okay, so we're going to make sure we go above that crease again. Okay, so you can definitely tell the difference from when I first started and how much more definition is already in my makeup. So now I'm going to go through and reapply the purple shimmer, which is our number 23, on the corner of my eye and really, or the outside corner of my eye, really make that pop. And to do that, I'm gonna again add the setter spray and spray it right on my brush and then dig in to my eyeshadow here. Okay, and then I'm going to take it from the outside corner and go all the way through to into my crease. So I really want this purple to be seen and to stand out. So I'm going to apply it pretty heavy here in the corner. I'm not going to go all the way to the inside corner because I'm saving that color. And we're going to do the same thing. I shouldn't have to reapply the setting spray to my brush, but you might, depending on if you put enough on it in the first round. And again, we're going to go all the way over inside the crease. Okay. I'm not sure if on the video you can tell, but from here it looks like there's a pretty decent amount of purple in that corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another coat of that same purple, and I'm going to go right in the outside corner and then bring it down and really get that purple in there to be noticed. Okay? Goose, what are you doing, honeys? Okay, can you please not... No, Milo, no, don't feed the dog. Okay, and so again, I'm going to start in that corner, and I'm going to bring it all the way down and around and underneath my lower lashes to really let that purple just really stand out. Okay? You can always go back through and again, layer it up, add a little bit, really let that purple shine in the outside corner. Okay, now, in between colors, especially if I used the setter spray to make the shimmer really, really shine, I always clean my dry brushes. One, so that if I'm trying to not have two colors blend, then my brush is clean and I'm able to use it for a different color. So what I'm going to do now, I'm pretty heavy on the pink on the top, put the purple over in the outside corner and all the way down and underneath my eyes. So now at some point, I'm going to go back and put my third eyeshadow color right on the inside and all the way up underneath my eyebrows, but I'm not quite ready for that. Instead, we're going to go and put our eyeliner on. Does anybody have a guess for what color eyeliner I'm going to use? Well, I see you, Goose. Thanks, Laura. I love going from my daytime look to my nighttime look. Maybe partially because it doesn't happen very often because I don't get out very much. Purple it is! You got it! So when I do get to do this, it's so super fun, and I just love messing around with the colors that Lime Life has to offer, especially our duo pencils. I talk about these all the time. I use them all the time, and they're just so much fun. So yes, I am getting out my purple, sharpened it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not putting the purple eyeliner on the top. I am going to just use our waterproof purple duo pencil for my bottom waterline. And that's, again, really just to make sure that the purple stands out on the bottom, because Teresa, you are correct, I am going to put brown on the top. And now the purple eyeliner really pulls out that purple eyeshadow that's on the bottom there. And because our duo eyeliner pencils are waterproof, they are perfect and amazing to use on your waterline. You can go back through and where the eyeshadow is, if you really wanted to make some definition and make that purple pop, you could go back through and just kind of put a heavier eyeliner pencil right underneath your waterline. It's really up to you and what kind of look you're going for, and voila! So now I will go back through and I'm going to do our lightest brown in our duo pencils that we offer, which is our Work Hard, Play Hard. So I'm going to use the Play Hard, and that is where I'm probably need to sharpen this one too. And that is what I'm going to put on the top layer. And I already have my mascara on from this morning, because if you are catching the live just now, I am going from my daytime pretty easy one layer makeup look to my Friday night look, without having to take off the makeup that I put on this morning and start fresh. Okay, so I really like to use our little mini blender full or the full size one to pull my eye over so that I'm able to really get a good line in there. And not sure how well you can tell in the video, but this brown is blending so well, and with the purple from a distance it almost looks like I have purple on the top too. So much fun. I love these duo eyeliner pencils. They're literally the bomb. And again, you can play around with these. You can do a cat's eye, you can do a reverse cat's eye, you can go all the way into the inside corner of your eye. I don't typically do that, but I have for sure, depending on what look I'm going for. The reverse cat eye was so much fun to do. I'll have to do that again sometime. Okay, so we're almost done with the eyes here. I'm going to now layer up on my mascara. I have our Everyday Perfect mascara, which has our lengthening fibers, super moisturizing. So all I'm gonna do is just add another layer on what I did this morning. And just in case you've never caught one of my lives that I talk about putting a number, bold lip too. Oh, you know I'm going bold tonight, Laura. Whenever I open a mascara for the first time, I put the number of the month I opened it. This way I can kind of keep track, because you really should replace your mascaras every 3 months. And sometimes you forget when you actually opened it or when you bought it or whenever. So every time I open up a new wand, I put, like, this is the number 9 because I opened this for the first time in September. So now I will know in December that I need to start a fresh mascara. So there's another little tip for you tonight. So as you guys can see, it does not get clumpy. The original mascara is from the mascara that I put on this morning, and look how easy, right? I'm telling you, it's the bomb. Whew. She wants up in the live, so give me 1 second so I can bring her in. I know, honeys. Hold on. Anyway, so I'm layering up from the mascara I put on this morning, and you can see that it's beautifully just adding a layer. It's not clumpy, it's not doing anything crazy. It's literally just letting me put on another layer of mascara. And depending on your weather, I typically in the winter time, or, you know, if I'm going out to the lake or if I'm going to a wedding or anything like that, I really love our waterproof Making Waves mascara as my go-to. But since I put on our regular Perfect mascara, I wanted to stick with that tonight and just double up a second layer. Okay, so can you see the difference? This is still this morning's mascara. And here is the second layer that I put on my eye. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. I mean, and it is really honestly super simple to go from your everyday work look and switch it over to a going out nighttime look. I mean, it really is pretty simple with Lime Life's professional grade makeup to make this happen. Which is so nice, because if I don't wash my face at 6 o'clock at night and then reapply my makeup, or if I do, I'm sorry, if I completely wash my face and then start fresh at 6 o'clock at night with my makeup, I'm less likely to want to do it again and wash my face again for the third time today whenever I get home. And the worst thing you can do for your skin is sleep with your makeup on. So if you don't have to wash your face before putting on a brand new face, and you can just wash it at the end of the day when you're all done, way better for you. And the more likely you are to even wash it again. So this is a fantastic idea to go from a day look to a night look without putting yourself in a vulnerable position to not wash your makeup off. Okay. Now, the last thing, right? It ages you. It ages your skin 7 times faster when you go to bed with makeup on, which I was super guilty of for a long time. I'm not going to lie, but I don't do it anymore because since becoming a beauty guide, what I have learned about my skin and products and just myself in general, I am so much more healthier with the products that I use. Okay, so for the last part of our eyes, I am going to do the inside corner, and I'm actually going to mix 2 colors because I want a super shimmery look on that inside corner. So we have one of my favorite go-tos is our number 22. You can see how worn it is in here. But I'm also going to pair it with our number 1, which is right here, because this has that pink undertone, but I really want the shimmer of the 22. So you always take the lighter color and mix that in with your darker color. So lighter color first, mix it in with the darker color, and then what in the world is in the corner of my face? Oh, okay. Anyways, and then I'm just really going to go right in there and just pull it up. Okay. And I'm going to put it all the way up, almost underneath my eyebrow. You guys, listen. See? I went a little bit too far into my corner of my eye, but fixable. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's fixable. So I'm going to clean my brush again so I can go back to my lighter color first. Goose. And then into the darker color. And then I'm going to go right into the corner of my eye. She gets so pissed off when she cannot do something because she thinks she's just like able to do anything at this point. Bless her little heart. Okay. So, come here. Well, come here. What are you doing? There. You want to come say hello? There. Hello. Are you happy now? She's got bruises everywhere. Huh. Mwah. Here. Want to hold it? You want to finish the live with mommy? Okay. So at this point, my eyes are finished. Okay. I have the 3 colors. I know. Huh. All right. She's getting hungry too. But so I have the 3 colors on my eyes, which I went right over the color that I used originally this morning, put a second layer of my mascara, added eyeliner, a duo pencil, purple and brown eyeliner, which I didn't have any on this morning, really emphasized my cheeks. Now for the last bit, I'm going to put on my bold lips for a Friday night outing, which I'm actually not going anywhere. I just wanted to do a live to share with you guys, but okay. Can you give mommy one more time? Here. Oh. Here. I just have to get my lips on. Just put my lips on, Goose, and then I'm all done. Okay. So we're going to do a bold lip here. We're going to do a fall bold lip. Maybe. Well, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was standing up, too. Okay. I know, Goose. So I'm going to do our dark, I think it's the dark nude. Yep, the dark nude eyeliner with our macaroon enduring lip color, which some of you might not think is super bold, but for me it's super bold. So, or I could do the nude lip liner with, I think this is 201, with our 201 really super moisturizing, really goes on easily, nice lipstick. What do you guys think? Or we can do all of the above. You want to do all of the above? Let's just do that. Okay. So let's start. Come here, Goose. Come here. Let's see how well Mommy can do lip liner with you in my lap. Mwah. Okay. Do it bold. Girl, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. 201. Okay. So let's start off with our lip liner here. And typically, for me, oral, right? Worst case scenario, I don't like it. I take it off. Big freaking deal. Anyways, for me, when I do our lip liner, I personally do not go all the way from corner to corner. I have super small lips, and it doesn't work out well for me. But when you purchase our lip kits, whatever works for you, which, by the way, right now, if you bundle and do a lip kit, it's $8 off. It's really whatever works for you, you guys. I mean, practice, 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 and you'll figure out what works for you. So I typically go over, and it's really just to make, okay, don't eat that, please. Here, can you hold, how about you hold this one? You want to hold that one? You can't eat that. There you go. Okay. And it's really just to outline the top part of my lips, to kind of open them up, make them look a little bit bigger, and to give our lipstick and our enduring lip color a stopping point, basically, too. Uh-oh. Goose, you are not making this very easy for Mama. You know that? Okay, there we go. So I have our dark nude lip liner on. Now I'm going to go and put our 201 lipstick. Okay, no thank you. Which is honestly one of my favorites. Okay, excuse me. I know, honeys, but you're going to have to give Mommy just a minute. Can you do that? Here. Thank you. Ugh. And I will let you know I'm not playing the pickup game. Okay. So this is the first layer. This is the lip liner with the number 201. I know. It's so easy not to be mad when they're not your kids, right? Okay, listen to Mommy. Well, hold on. Okay, listen. Oh, Goose. Okay. Almost done, I promise. 30 seconds. So, have the lip liner on, have the 201 lipstick on, which looks a little bit crooked now that I'm looking at it. No kids were hurt in the making of this video. Okay, so I can either leave it with this, or I can add a layer of our enduring, right, of our macaroon enduring lip color to really make it shiny and bold. And really give it more of like a fall look. Oh. Oh my gosh, bless it. See how that happens? With my little tiny lips, which again is why I like to use the lip liner so much, because it can get really difficult when you have little tiny lips to really stay in the lines. I really love how moisturizing our enduring lips are. So I still have my work shirt on, so it doesn't look super fancy, but daytime to nighttime, here you have it. So, super pretty bold eyes, a lot more pink in the cheeks, a lot more noticeable whenever you're out and about. Typically, I would put our setting spray all over my whole entire face, but since I'm not actually going anywhere, I'm not going to use the setting spray tonight. If you have any questions, come here, Goose. Now, Mommy's all done. Here. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used or how I got from A to B, which would be daytime to the nighttime look, don't be afraid to hit me up. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Thank you. Thanks, Teresa. I don't know if you mean the patience with my child or the patience with myself whenever I am, trying to do my makeup and learn new things and figure out cool little tricks and stuff like that. But being a beauty guide has been one of the best things to ever happen to me. It is so much fun, and it is almost Goose's bedtime. I have just learned so much about so many different things, and it literally is one of the highlights of my life is when I get to do my skincare. Oh, oh, hey. Ooh, you want that? Had a little bit on my teeth there. It's literally the highlight of my day. Every single day when I get to take 10 minutes and do my skincare or my makeup or do a live and teach people things. I mean, it is just, it's amazing and it's so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. So let me know if you have any questions. Always feel free to, share any of my videos or comment and ask questions or, all of the above. I am an open book, and I really love being vulnerable and sharing things with you guys. So are you ready? Are you ready to nurse and go night-night? Yeah? Can you wave bye-bye to everybody? Can you wave bye-bye? She is not having it. Huh? Can you wave bye-bye? Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say thanks for watching. Okay, please don't shove that all the way in your mouth. Again, no kids were harmed in the making of this video. All right, you guys. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Do no harm, but take no shit. I love you all. Have a really great Friday night. I hope everybody stays safe and has a really good time. I will see you at some point tomorrow. Mwah.